Right, another bombshell report about the deep state. John Solomon, listen to this explosive story out from the Hill tonight. A convenient omission. Trump campaign advisor denied collusion to FBI source early on. Now, it's about the FBI ignoring exculpatory evidence in their FISA warrant applications. John Solomon joins us along with former Trump campaign aide George Papadopoulos, his wife Simona, who fought so hard for his defense. John, I'll let you break it down.
Sure. Yeah, this is really simple. Remember, the FBI opened up the entire Trump collusion investigation on the suspicion that George had some collusion going on behind the scenes with the Russians, specifically related to Hillary Clinton's emails and the hacking. Just a few weeks after they opened that investigation, George has a conversation with an FBI informant, a professor named Halper in London, and he tells Halper, and he's going to tell it way better than I am, but he tells him, we weren't colluding. I wasn't interested in fact, colluding with the Russians would be treason. We didn't do it. The FBI has that in its possession. Its obligation is either to shut down the investigation or find other evidence. What do? They don't tell the court about this. They leave this out of the FISA application, and they pivot to the Steele dossier and other things which are far less credible in their own minds than the original allegation about George. So this is really, it's evidence of innocence, withheld from the court, withheld from the American public all this time.
Sounds like Andrew Weissman's history. And don't forget, fraud was committed on the FISA court 4 times because they purposely withheld where the information came from, bought and paid for by Hillary, and they withheld from the court. The bulk of evidence was the unverified, uncorroborated dossier. Yeah. Simona, you went to bat for your husband when he couldn't speak for himself. You know, I hate to say it. Now, remember, Lisa Page said there's no evidence. 9 months. That's when they started their leak strategy, their insurance policy. And remember, Strzok said there's no there. Even they said it. And yet they used a lie about him.
That's what I try to stress. So since the day #1, I am a direct witness of what happened to George. I come from Europe, and I know the background.
You're from Italy.
Right. From Italy, right. Exactly, not Russian.
People said, I know, why do people write that all the time?
I don't know, I can try to cook spaghetti in the next show. Anyway, so I insisted there were so many exculpatory evidences, and that's why you hosted me kindly in the first show, and I said I really wish that the truth will come out, because I know it's the sentences has been fair, but I think he doesn't deserve
But here's the thing,
one day.
George, if this is look, I would say don't open your case up, because 2 weeks, anybody can suck up 2 weeks of their life, and I wouldn't want you to open yourself up to something further. So you're in a tough spot. But what John's reporting is true. Anything you can add?
All I can add about this is that John is absolutely right. I actually have 0 Russia contacts or connections whatsoever. From after a year of researching my situation and John's excellent reporting, it seems that I was completely set up by Western intelligence masquerading as Russians. Now, if that's true, and certain people in our intelligence community knew it the whole time, that these people that I encountered were actually Western intelligence and not Russians, what on earth am I getting in trouble for?
And you said from the beginning you didn't have it. That's what John's saying?
Absolutely. I told this person, Stefan Halper, you know, just stay away from me. And
he said it.
And that's apparently exactly what happened, yeah.
John, where do we go with this? What does he do here? I mean...
Sean, I got to tell you this tonight. The spin coming out of the Justice Department is absolutely amazing. I would call it un-American. People are telling me tonight they don't think the Justice Department had an obligation to tell the courts about exculpatory information. Think about that statement for a second.
Lie.
Yeah, and in the FISA court, where the accused, someone like George, doesn't have a representative, a lawyer to defend them, it's all in secret. Can you imagine that sentiment being shared with Congress or to the judges on the FISA court? I'd like to see how long that lasts.
What do you do after this?
We're just looking to move on with our lives right now and start a family.
You're gonna go after people that have mistreated you.
Anybody who mistreated me, I'm going after.
And you're going to see Gowdy and Goodlatte this week.
In a couple of days. We want the truth out there.
Okay. She really fought for you. Congratulations.
That's why I love her to death.
Good for you.
Love him.
Thanks so much.